Give us radio. We got 1050 on them. No, stop!
Keep your hands on that.
Move one more time. Move one more time, all right?
No, man, everything's cool, boss.
Are you okay?
Come on, man. What is the problem here?
Stop. Turn around. Face that way. Now. Do it now.
Yeah, what's the problem?
Hey, Natalie, let's go. You need to come on.
Hey, man.
Stop.
Natalie, get them shoes. Let's go.
Hey, Natalie, tell them that's their... Come on, you guys. Come on, boss. Come on, man.
We're good. We're good.
Out of bumpers, okay?
I'm not. Stop. Okay? Stop.
Go now. Go. Go. We're holding the boat.
What is the problem here? Dude, are you kidding me?
We have a couple calls on you. Let's get this figured out.
Let's get it figured out. That's too late.
I'm going to have you sit down right there.
Yeah, you got it, boss. You got it, man.
Sit down right here.
You're doing your job. I have a six-pack license.
Okay, sit down.
Come on. You think I'm harming anybody? Come on, dude. Hey, the black girls are... We're scared. Natalie, farmer girl. Would you tell them what's going on?
Hey, stop talking, all right? Hey, hold on. Hey, guys. Let's everybody get on our boat. We'll figure out the phone situation when we get back to the boat ramp.
Captain.
What?
Okay.
It's not Captain, all right? It's Officer Hoppy. Okay?
Officer Hoppy. I'm born and raised in Hawaii. I've been a fucking charter captain for 48 years now. Okay? All I did was give them a ride for Whiskey Joe's, and they're going, we're scared. You're going to make us swim and all this.
Captain, I'm going to ask you one time and one time only. Is there a weapon on this boat?
Hell no.
If I go through this boat, am I going to find a weapon? We're getting you onto this boat, okay? All right?
Can you just tell me what...
I will when we get this figured out. You're not going to tell me how to do my job. Do you understand? Sit down, shut up, and listen.
I have a respect for you.
Here's what you're going to do. Listen, you're going to turn around, put your rear end on this, and then bring your feet across. Do you understand?
I'm 61, man.
Do you understand?
Yeah, I'm cooperating with you,
Okay.
okay?
Put your rear... Stop talking. Put your rear end right here. All right, do it now.
We'll get to the bottom of this.
Yes.
Natalie, another girl.
Hey, stop talking. You are not going to talk to them. You hear me? Hey, just take him.
I'd like to stay with my brother.
That's not going to happen. You're not going to call the shots. Do you hear me? You're not calling shots. You're going with them. Sit down.
Well, I just thought I'm getting on a boat.
Hey, signal one.
Why don't one of you drive stuff back? You put him with me.
Okay, boss, I'm totally cooperative, but I don't...
Bro, nobody's talking to you right now, okay?
What's your name?
Steve.
Steve.
Captain Steve.
Captain.
I have a six-pack license.
Captain Steve, come on.
40 years.
Come on over, Captain Steve. All right, what I'm gonna have you do is sit your butt right here. All right, and we're gonna swing your feet over.
Yep.
You're good. You're gonna sit right here next to me.
Hey, Natalie and Farmer Girl, tell the truth. I did not hurt anybody. Okay?
Here, stop talking to him. All
Or
right,
had any intentions.
face this way. Face the back of the boat.
Girls.
2 white girls. How much you had to drink tonight? Yeah. 3 beers.
Why you have it so tight?
Because you're not being cooperative right now, Steve. All right, well, then be cooperative with me, man.
Yes, I am.
Thank you, Captain.
Yeah, she keeps flipping me off. You think it's funny?
Captain Steve, be a man. I'm gonna give you one opportunity.
Yeah.
If you stand up, I'm gonna put you on the floor. You understand me? Look at me. I'm not playing with you.
You're the captain.
Thank you.
Natalie,
Captain Steve, we're not talking to him.
Let me know when I can get out.
Yeah, give us 1 second. Let me get tied up real quick.
Later on, Captain Steve is escorted to another officer's truck, where he's detained while the women are questioned, and Captain Steve sat very quietly and chose to invoke his right to remain silent. I'm just playing, you never stop talking.
Hey, I can't see you.
I'm right here.
Are you a white boy?
What's that?
You're a white boy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, hey. And you know what? Between me and you, when they started saying that, I said, you've been your fucking dick. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry. I'm not racist. I got 4 very good black guys. You know, I'm a good old boy. Born and raised in Hawaii. I own a car dealership in Hawaii, Arizona, and Florida. Dude, I'm no piece of shit, okay? Don't ruin my whole life over a couple fucking black chicks from Texas. They're stewardesses. I have 3 black guys that work down at my dealership, and I said, I'm not racist, but you start, there's white person, and I did, the N-word. I said, you know, you bitches, you know?
So where you guys just met that guy right now?
Yeah. Literally. He had a boat, and he was basically telling us that he was going to take us.
This is what he normally does. We pay him a certain fee that he would be able to take us. That was it.
Well, that bar said...
And the bar said he was a regular and he did.
No, he said he owned the bar. No.
They said that he was a regular. I didn't believe that shit.
So did you guys pay him?
No, not yet. We was going to pay him when we were going to come back.
Oh, okay. Here, let's go up to the cars. We'll talk to y'all. what happened? I guess just walk us through your day.
So we went on our trip. We decided to leave the hotel and go to Whiskey Joe's because that's where everyone told us we should go.
Okay.
So we went together as a group to go and have cocktails and eat, but we literally just got there, sat around, talked, and a guy came up, started talking to one of our cohorts.
We talked to him, and then
He
he
came
came to our table.
Yes.
He said we were all beautiful. He shook my hand,
And we
all
kissed
that.
my hand.
We got on his boat.
Oh,
And
so
he-
then
he was-
then I showed up late. So I showed up last.
She did.
But he was fine, and then in the middle of the ride, he got belligerent.
What all happened tonight, Captain Steve?
You know, I worked with my brother, law enforcement for years.
We appreciate
I
that.
was a CID.
Okay.
For him, you know, he's CID detective, and I was a confidential informant and all the f***ing game. I'm
Yeah.
off the streets of Hawaii.
So hey, let's talk about right now.
Okay.
You were at what's that
Whiskey
restaurant?
Joe's.
You were at Whiskey Joe's. All right. So at what point did you meet the girls that were on your boat?
I pulled up there, and they said, nice boat. I was only right there. You know, and I just went, you know, I had a long week, and, you know, I had lost like 100 grand this month, you know. Guys, I can carry their own paper at my dealership here. I have a dealership in Hawaii, Arizona, and here, okay? The little one, Natalie, she came up, and she goes, the little short one, you know, I'm not a big guy, I like petite little girls.
Mhm.
You know, we remember, man, I can talk to you about this, and I go, she goes, let me throw, you know, I threw my anchor up in there. She goes, let me help you. Oh, I would love to go out for a ride on that thing. And I said, okay. But she goes, I'm a stewardess. Can I bring my friends? And I said, well, you know, I mean, you know, I have 3 black employees. I'm not racist. Okay, let's get that straight.
Okay.
But anyway, I said, you know, the black girls aren't really.
They're not really
boat girls.
boat girls. Okay.
Yeah.
So did he tell you guys like how did you guys get on the boat? Was he like, hey, it'd be $300?
No,
Or
he said it
No,
would have
he
been a
said
free.
we're going to take us a He ride. just said said
In exchange, he wanted some shots. That's what he said he
Okay.
wanted. But he was already drunk.
we told him we was going to go on the
mine is
boat.
gonna
After
die.
we got him a shot, he said that's cool. We told him we would get the shots when we come back. We got
It
on
was
the boat.
it was
Sydney,
was it 11 o'clock?
8:19.
8:19.
We took him out, and we went out. Natalie was driving. I was teaching her because I like her. I went from Texas, and so she's driving my boat. And I think she was driving when we were coming back. And all of a sudden, you know, they were saying, okay, well, we're getting scared.
Mhm.
I said, well, why did you ask me to take you for a ride? I guess they were drinking too much, whatever. And they're out there, you know, da 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 da. And I said, well, we're going back. And even the old Natalie one was driving for a while. I think when they pulled up on us, she was driving. The little one next to me. And they said, oh, you're going to kill us and all this. Da, 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 da. My boys are going to be waiting with the 9s on the beach and all this. And I said, well, you know what, fine. And if they're going to be waiting for me at the beach, we're on our head and back. This kidnapping. Those 4 girls, this black chick would kick my ass. Nothing. Did you see them? Come on, dude.
So let me tell you what upset
him.
He told us as soon as we got on the bus, I don't want to hear any rap music. I'm a white boy. I don't listen to black people music. So we were like, okay. So then she ended up playing some R&B music. No rap music. She played some R&B. She played some Beyonce and some other stuff. He started getting irritated. And that's when he had said to us, he was like, I'm turning this shit off. I'm a white boy. I don't listen to this. And he put something else on. We played Margaritaville by Jimmy Butler.
Yeah. But then that's when he
we
started
did.
like.
Eventually told him you're going in the wrong direction. He felt like he knew where he was going, and he didn't. He got upset at that point and
He was
told us,
already
y'all go back to the
upset.
hood.
And he
Y'all
kept-
don't belong in
Then
this
he
boat.
kept-
Hard
So
ER.
that's when we decided to call the police. Once we realized he doesn't know where he's going, we're going in circles. At that point, he started to make racial slurs.
Call us N-words. Let's just say what it is.
I
He
was on
kept
the
saying
phone. That's when I
that.
was on the phone with the police.
And then
And he said that
and he
was
said,
gonna
I have a
make them
9mm.
swim.
What are you going to do? You're
Yes.
going to call your boys?
Yeah.
I have a 9mm. I'll
And
use
he
it on
said,
you
I'm a
guys.
captain. I can make them swim if I want to. I can.
And he
push
said,
them out.
I'm the law. when
I'm
we're in
the law. I
water.
can push them out here. Should I push them out here? And
At
I
that
said,
point, he
no,
walks
you
up to
should
me, he
not.
puts his hand on my leg, and he's like, I will put you off my boat. Like, you're on the phone with the police.
Yeah.
And I lied, because obviously I don't want to get kicked off
Yeah.
the boat. I'm
Yeah.
on the phone
At that
with my
point,
mom.
I was
And
the
I
last
said,
person on the
no,
phone with
they're
the
not.
police.
I said, they're not on the phone
And I
with
was-
the
I
police.
was-
So you guys asked them to take you back how many times?
Like
At least 7, 8 times.
Okay. Yeah.
So
So
they got all ghetto on me.
okay.
And
by all
we're gonna
ghetto, what do you
tap
mean?
You know, oh yeah, one of them said she had a 380. and all this in her purse. Yeah, they would start threatening me, saying the boys are going to be there at the beach and whiskeys and you know, they're coming around. Let me drive the boat and all this shit. The one big one with the big titties, and I said,
So what? How come you didn't want to
step
take him
away.
back? How come you didn't want to take him back to the?
Of course I was. I was
Oh,
on my
you're
way.
you're on your way back. Okay.
Yeah, the
okay.
little one, Natalie, was driving the boat.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I
So
was
she's
teasing
driving the
her.
boat.
You know, I liked her.
All right. I feel what
Okay.
you're saying.
Fuck
Okay.
Yeah.
So
she's a hottie, and the little one in the Farmer John's.
Uh-huh.
And they were like fighting.
So they're
over
telling you let's
the
take us back.
Black one's the big one with the big tits. She goes, "Step aside, Captain. I'm the new captain." And I said, "What?" I said, "Step away." I told him, "I am the law at the sea." And I said, "If you come any further, I will make you swim." Oh,
What did you mean by that? Would you have thrown him over?
No.
Okay. All right. Captain C, did you feel like your life was threatened by them at all?
The big black one, yeah.
Okay. So he touched you on your leg. Did he hit anybody?
No,
he
pushed
and he
us.
got
He
up
came
from
up in my
driving.
face and was like this.
He did.
Okay.
He on the phone.
He pushed Natalie.
Who did he push?
Natalie, you need to tell your
Where did he push you? Like front or back?
I mean,
He pushed her.
I
Realistically,
was up
girl,
there.
if someone pushes you like that, that's a push. You don't be civil about it. He pushed
Tell
her. He pushed
tell
her
them
when.
exactly
Say the
what
truth.
happened.
He did push you. We was watching when y'all were arguing back there about us. You were trying to take up
because
for
he was
us.
trying to throw everybody
I
off the
was
bus,
trying-
and
I was trying
he
to
said
get us
only
back
the
home
white
safely.
girls can
But
stay
it's
on the
okay.
boat.
Yeah, and that's
And
exactly
he
what
said he did say, I'm gonna make everyone walk the plank.
And he said,
Except
I'll crash this boat if I have to.
Yeah,
and
he
then he
did.
drove us to
And
our
then
barge, and I was
he did say
begging
that.
for 911
And I
to like
said, no,
figure this
please
out.
Were you
real
guys
quick.
in fear?
Yes.
Okay.
The whole time.
I gotta just ask, right? You know what I
It
mean?
was not a
So let me
plate.
tell you,
We was this close.
we were this close to
to beating
not only
his
hitting a
ass.
boat, but then whatever those docks are where the concrete is.
They're
that holds
they're making a
everything
new bridge.
up, those pillars.
Yes.
He
Yeah.
literally
Swerved
almost
right
ran
near
us
him.
into
We were
that.
in fear
We
the
had to
entire time.
scream and
I
say,
was
stop,
saying-
stop.
I was begging
Turn,
the
go to
entire
We
time.
kept saying,
like,
please take us home.
take us
Please
home.
take us
Like,
home.
stop,
Please
We
take
never
us
even
home.
went under the bridge.
Did you guys try to like get the wheel away from him or anything like that?
We tried literally everything.
And he pushed.
Yeah.
They're saying that you were trying to swerve into some of the poles and into the bridge and into the barge. Why would they make that up, man?
Are you kidding?
Were you doing it as like a joke, like trying to be?
No, they're lying.
So Captain Steve, why would they make that up? Were you just like swerving around?
Do you
Or?
think I would crash my boat?
I don't know you. I just met you.
Yeah, he made it clear. All the black
Okay.
girls off
He
the
had
boat.
ill intent from the beginning.
And
He
he
knew he
said-
had malicious intent from the beginning. He should have never even spoke to us, came up to us, talked to us, because that type of behavior was not intended. We didn't give him that type of energy
Well,
when
at
we
the
met him or
beginning,
anything.
He
Okay.
kept saying, I'm not racist, but
That
blah,
was
blah,
him
blah, blah,
telling
blah.
you right
But
there. He was
exactly.
a racist.
And that's what I
You
said.
should have told us that because then we wouldn't have got our ass on
I
that
told
goddamn
us
boat.
to not get on
So
the
here's
boat.
And he said, there's a 9mm, I'm not afraid to use it.
Sounds like you are. I told him.
Where are you guys from?
We're flight attendants. We're all flight attendants.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we're all over.
Where did they get the part about you said that you had a 9mm that you would use?
I've never owned a 9mm.
No. How much did you have to drink tonight?
I'll be honest with you. The whole night?
Yeah, all night.
Probably 3 beers.
3 beers. We're asking you that you do field sobriety. Are you willing to
But
perform those tasks?
I'm being totally honest with you guys and everything.
Yeah. So
And I don't want to get a DUI.
hey,
or
Captain
whatever.
Steve, are you willing to
Well,
do
I
it?
mean, what other option do I have?
Well, you can say no. I can't make you do it, but if
and
you
then
say no,
what's the option?
if you say no, we're gonna have to make a decision based on what we're seeing. The odor of alcohol, your eyes are bloodshot and watery.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to perform field sobriety
I'll do
exercises?
anything for you guys.
Okay, so here,
Okay.
you're gonna have a seat right here in the
All
schooler.
right. I mean, I'm trusting you guys.
Yeah, you're good. Have a seat right there for me, Captain.
Fuck me, all right?
Well, if you're familiar with my channel, you'll know that Captain Steve just made another bad choice. He agreed to do seated field sobriety tasks, and they're primarily used to test vessel operators for impairment in a seated position. And if an officer asks you to perform one, never do it. I've watched these things hundreds of times, and I still get confused. And I'm sober, but I am also learning disabled. I personally think that they're boring to watch, so I edit them down quite a bit, but I'll leave some in for you guys. The first task is to count out loud from 1 to 4 while you move your fists in a step-like fashion, making contact between your fists at each step. It's gonna look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Hold on.
I don't want to screw this
The
up.
second task is to memorize. Yeah, the second task is to memorize.
Okay,
The second task. I'm not doing this anymore. Stand up. Turn around. Placing you under arrest for boating under the influence.
Why? What did I do wrong?
You're under arrest for a few things tonight, sir.
Like what?
We'll talk about them. There's some issues with the girls. You didn't make good decisions tonight, Captain. So it's going to be DUI, false imprisonment, assault.
That's the main thing right now. That's the main thing right now.
Just those 3?
So far,
There's
it might
nothing
be.
else.
It's going to
There's
be multiple
nothing else
counts
yet.
of each.
Do you have an ID?
Do you have a driver's license?
Sure.
What state is it in?
It's Perth, Australia. I'm a boat captain.
Captain Steve, what state do you live in?
Here, for right now.
Florida?
But the majority of the time, my dad
But where's your ID out of?
has a 54-footer in Perth,
Captain,
Australia.
What state is your ID out of?
I have one out of Perth, Australia. My
Okay,
driver's license.
in the United States?
It looks like the captain wasn't ever charged with false imprisonment or kidnapping, like the officer suggested, but he was charged with second-degree assault, second-degree operating a vessel with normal faculties impaired, and a couple boating citations. But when I looked up the court records, it appeared